Miami. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
It's that ball as that guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
For the right side, the shot and the goal! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new match of the United Premier Soccer League. And today, what a match we have. The Florida South final of the United Premier Soccer League is about to begin. The best team of the regular season, Miami United, against the current champions of the Florida South Conference, Little Haiti FC. It's going to be a match for the books, and you know it. That's why you are here on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. Thank you for being there in this broadcast produced by Better Media with the direction of Giuliano Giorgi. I am Manuel Antuña, and with me is Dario Dykes. Dario, welcome and good evening to you.
Dear Manuel, yeah, what a pleasure to be here this afternoon, this evening that we're gonna have the two most powerful teams in South Florida are facing each other once again in a final. We're gonna have an amazing match here at Davie, Florida, the West Flamingo Park. That will be the regular season champ, as you said. Miami United that got that trophy for the third time in a row. And in front, Little Haiti with all the power that they got. These teams and players know each other very well. So we are expecting a high level of soccer.
That's right, Dario. High quality soccer. That's what we promised to you. Miami United, like Dario said, winners 3 times in a row of the regular season against Little TFC. And here we have the brackets, how both teams reached the final match.
Yeah, it was 4-0 against Parkland, 4-1 against North Miami Icelander, and then final as well with Haiti. It was a little bit more tight against Pinecrest Premier, 2-1, and then 3-0 against City Soccer, another huge team here in South Florida that also play the huge tournament that also Copa Potrero with Kun Agüero play. Well, they went over there to try to win that $1 million. Did not succeed in there, but it's a lot to participate in those tournaments and been bitten by Little Haiti. So something that we might gonna have to put attention on. It's not a really big field as like the UPSL Stadium and Pembroke Pines. As you can see, the circle of the field and the farthest line are not so far. It's something that they will have to be very careful. Both of these teams like to pressure high, so yeah, we're gonna talk about like details in this game.
Before the match starts and with the help of our director, why don't we go over the lineup for Miami United for today's game? How the People's team is gonna face the final.
That will be great. And Sebastian D'Angelo, one of the most experienced goalkeeper, if he's not the one, the former Boca Junior, will be the goalkeeper. Sebastian Luzuriaga, right back, the two center back, Agustin Callejas, Jerónimo Luna, and Joshua Serrano will take the left back. Daniel Daza, former Caracas, with Guido Cachabue. Santiago Frean to the right. I believe Diego Morales will be in between of the two number 5, and Robertino Insua to the left. We will see that as soon as the match starts. And Alejo Fernandez taking the offensive side. Claudio Frean, head coach.
There you had it, folks. Miami United already on the field wearing a black jersey today. On the left side of your screen, Little IT on the other side wearing a blue jersey ready for the start of the game. We have quality players. We have amazing players that are about to start the match. In Little Haiti, we have the top goal scorer of the whole state, Roberto Badio Luima, with 14 goals scored in 15 games played. It's a player to keep a close eye on. So we'll see how the match follows. The team coach by Johnson Eugene, the team that won both the spring season and fall season in 2024. Over here, number 33, Santiago Frean. And here we have the team of Little IT for today's game.
A former goalkeeper that used to defend Miami United, Alan Jerome, will be the goalie tonight for Little Haiti. Ellison Hughes, Cedric Joseph, Stanley Girard, and Peterson Revanche. Number 19 for Stevenson Innocent, another very interesting player. Gosang, Tung Moktia, Cam McDonald, Robert Badio Luima, the great striker, Gabriel Ortiz, head coach Johnson Eugene.
And so the game has officially started. First few seconds of the game. And that was now for Luz Uriaga going back towards the center backs. Miami United against the Little ITFC, the last champions of the Florida Conference, are about to be decided. Florida West, Lakeland United. Florida Central, FC America Spurs. Today, right now, the champion of the Florida South Conference is being decided. Long pass going over the left side. And here comes Robertino Insua towards Josué Serrano. The left back from Venezuela going back to Robertino, the captain. There's no offside position. Robertino continues. Robertino with the cross. And, ladies and gentlemen, the assistant referee raised the flag. It's going to be a corner kick for Miami United at the very start of the match.
Yeah, definitely was. Robertino Insua positioned to the left, had an inside first corner kick for the black team.
Miami United, the people's team. The people's team that has already won 3 trophies in 2025. Robertino Insua in charge. There goes the goal. And it's in! An own goal! Miami United takes the lead at the first opportunity of the match. Diego Morales is celebrating the goal, but I believe it's an own goal. Miami United 1, Little ITFC 0. The people's team is winning the match.
What a way to start, Manuel. I want to see the replay right there. Apparently hits the back of Diego Morales. Not surprised me that he's the one that got the opening one. A little bit of help in that first post. It's 1-0 red in this final. Grab your seat, take whatever you want to eat or drink, and get comfortable to enjoy a wonderful final.
Yeah, the very first play ended up in a goal. Little ITFC, they couldn't even relax. They couldn't even start the game as they wished to. And now they're down 1-0 on the scoreboard. But here they go, going quickly for the equalizer. The recovery from Miami United. There was a foul. It's going to be a free kick. For the team that is winning, it's going to be a free kick for the team coached by Claudio Frean.
Right in front of the bench. Apparently, each player very hurt. You have the replay. Number 10, Stanley, and yeah, that was clearly a yellow card. I don't know if been shown, but tapping on Robertino Insua.
Aside from the high-quality football that we're going to see, Miami United and Little IT are going to play this match as what it is. It's a final. And so they are going to fight for every last ball. We're going to see a lot of fouls. That's at least what I expect. A free kick played in short. Back and forth. And so We go over the right side, searching for Luzuriaga. First with the center backs. Luzuriaga is wide open. We go back over the left side, searching for Robertino Insua. Good control by Robertino. Josué Serrano goes by. There goes the ball towards the box. The header back to the goalkeeper, Alan Jerome. Once again, Miami United got close to the goal of Alan Jerome. Over here, number 6, Gabriel Ortiz. Long pass from Gabriel. Too long in the end. It's going to be easily recovered. It's out, and it's going to be a throw-in for Miami United. Sebastián Luzuriaga, the Argentinian right back, goes after the ball. And so there goes the throw-in, searching for Fran. Their recovery, and here comes Lil IT. Roberto Badio Luima couldn't go forward. And once again, Fran going forward. Lil IT fighting for the ball. Over here, number 16, Peterson revenge, losing the ball against Luzuriaga. Back to the goalkeeper, D'Angelo. The former goalkeeper of Boca Juniors towards the midfield. And the clearance from Cachabue. The ref stops the game. There was a foul from Santiago Frean. It's going to be a free kick for Little IT. 5 minutes of the match. Miami United is winning 1-0 against Little IT.
We were talking about how they known each other very well. We already have 2 formers, Miami United in Little Haiti. 3 already, but 2 on the field. Number 6, Gabriel Ortiz. Number 23, Jefferson Almendares. They have both tried to play and compete on Miami United, but decided to look for some other chances in another clubs.
And that club turned out to be Little ITFC. Cam McDonald with the free kick. It's going to be easily recovered by Sebastián D'Angelo. This is actually the 3rd match in the year in between Miami United and Little ITFC. They played earlier at February in the Winter Cup in the semifinals. Miami United demolished Little IT. It was a 4-0 victory for the team coached by Frian. And back again in the regular season of the United Premier Soccer League, back in May, Miami United defeated Little IT 2-1, thanks to the goal scored by Morales and by Prada. Stanley Giran scored for Little IT. And now Miami United is winning yet again. 3 out of 3. The ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Miami United. What a great start for the People's team. Let's see. There goes the throw-in, searching for the striker, Alejo Fernandez. Alejo is not able to keep the ball, but once again, it's going to be a corner kick for Miami United. Remember, from the first corner kick of the match, Miami United was able to score. And just like before, Robertino Insua, the captain, will take care of the corner kick. Morales and Frean wait for the ball alongside number 13, Jerónimo Luna. Here comes the ball towards the first spot again. It's headed out, and Josué Serrano was the player who struck the header. It went out. It's a goal kick for Lil IT. In 8 minutes, Miami United is closer to the second goal of the match.
Believe in that one, Robertino looked for the big cross from the right, and it was a header of Gabriel Ortiz, but it's not doing so well on defense. Little Haiti, the deflected ball. Careful with this one.
Robertino Insua! Ladies and gentlemen, Dario was saying Little IT is having trouble in defense, and Miami United capitalized it. After a failed pass, the captain, Robertino Insua, recovered it. He took the shot and scored. Miami United 2, Little ITFC 0, Robertino Insua.
And now The problems are bigger. What a bad way to start for Little Haiti. How great this is for Miami United. As we were saying at the beginning of this transmission, it's a short, it's a small field for these teams. It was a bad try to came out with the ball from the right back, give it to Robertino Insuas. Every single one in this league know the power of this soccer player, and it's 2-0 already for the People's team.
Miami United is winning the Florida South Conference. Santiago Fran. Oh, be careful here. Number 16, Peterson, revenge. And Santi Frean. It seems like it's going to be a
Yeah,
warning. Yeah.
we all see the tangle in there right in front of camera with no ball in context. Can easily be a yellow, and if it was a stronger end up on a red, it was nothing so far, and the other one did not show the yellow. That's not a good sign for the game.
With the goal he just scored, Robertino Insua has 7 goals in 16 games played. Great numbers from the captain of Miami United. D'Angelo towards the midfield, searching for Robertino. Their recovery from the defenders of Little IT. Wide open over the left, going towards number 23. Going along the line. The pressure by Luz Uriaga, not allowing the ball to go by. It's a throw-in for Little IT. In just 10 minutes, Miami United is defeating Little IT FC. In just 10 minutes, Miami United was able to score twice. It's out. It's a throw-in for Miami United. They leave the ball with Luz Uriaga, and Sebastian plays in short. After that, a long ball that's recovered by Little IT, but Miami United recovers it yet again. The effort by Guido Cachabue, a throw-in for Little IT.
It's interesting, Emmanuel, that looks like the game doesn't even started yet, but Miami United it's leading 2-0. That's how good this team is, how they do not miss the chances that they have, and that is one of the greatest things that Miami United have been always having, being effective. When they have chances, they just exchange it for scores and then just play with the ball around and do what they know best. But yeah, it's 10 minutes and 2-0 in a final. That's already a lot.
Yeah, that's right, Dario. So far, Miami United has been quite effective, but what most intrigued me about what you just said is that it seems like the match hasn't even started. Miami United started the game with such intensity. Of course, they are used to these types of games. They know what type of pressure they should apply, and that's what they're doing. Look at the pressure they are putting just now. 3 players going after the ball, and Little IT has to clear it out. What a tough start for the Warriors, for the Grenadiers, and what a great start, of course, for Miami United, recovering the ball again towards the center. Daniel Daza. Daza goes back to the center backs, and now they clear it out. Little IT so far hasn't been able to play the way they want. They struggle against the pressure from Miami United just now. They play over the left with number 23. They leave it with number 16, Peterson revenge. And over here, let's see, number 8, Carl McDonald, over the right side. Little IT needs to score soon, or else the match is going to be really difficult. Searching for Roberto Badio Luima. There goes the first shot from Little IT. The clearance. And Miami United has another chance, this time with Morales. Searching for Robertino, searching for Alejo Fernandez. The pressure by number 14, Jordan Gorsong. The ball is out, and it's a throw-in for Miami United once again.
Every single minute the game will get a better color because it's just showing pure amount of football, pure amount of soccer. Obviously, Little Haiti has to start playing, and that's what exactly we're doing. Play it, ball to the ground, finding each other, and Miami United just with the pressure is enough. That will give them more confidence and talk about little Haiti to play with the ball, and that could also be something dangerous from Miami United that also know how to play with the ball on their side.
There goes the throw in, trying to reach the box. It's another good opportunity for Miami United. And that's the goalkeeper, Alan Jerome, finding the ball and stopping what could have been the third goal from Miami in just 14 minutes of the game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following the game live on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. I am Manuel Antunia, I am with Darío Dykes, and we're broadcasting live the final match of the Florida South Conference. The ball reaches Peterson Revenge. Peterson goes towards the right side. The pressure against Gabriel Ortiz. Good effort here. Robertino Insua, the captain, goes back, and the ref says Robertino committed a foul. Free kick for Little Haiti. Time for Little Haiti to go forward. Long pass over the right side, a little tricky, and it's out. The pressure that Miami United is putting not only works on the field, it also works on the mind of the players of Little Haiti. These types of errors, these types of mistakes are not common for a team like Little Haiti. But when you're 2 goals down on the scoreboard, you try to do things like, well, trying to play from left side to right side and not doing it quite well. Luz Uriaga, Frean, Santi goes back. Morales goes forward with Frean. Gabriel Ortiz against Frean. Santiago keeps the ball. Santiago goes down, there's no foul. McDonald towards the right side. Good header by Josué Serrano. Be careful because here, number 8, Cam McDonald, is down on the ground. The ref should stop the match. He doesn't, and he allows the game to continue with number 23. Towards the center, Revenge goes back. That's number 10. McDonald came back up. Over the right side. Once again. That's number 14. Jordan Gorson. Jordan. The recovery, and that's Dassa playing in short. Robertino Insua. A quick pass over the left. Let's see. Going back. Josué Serrano. Cachiabue. Guido turns around. Over the right side. Good dribbling skills right here. Good work by the center backs. Playing with Luz Uriaga. Sebastian wants to play all the way back with the goalkeeper, Sebastian D'Angelo. Great circulation of the ball by Miami United. The ball reaches the midfield. Robertino Insua playing in short. Josué Serrano at full speed over the left. Serrano towards the center. Ortiz clears it out. Good protection. There was a foul. Yes. Against the player from Miami United. It's going to be a free kick for the People's team.
Miami United saying freezing as well in the game. Let Little Haiti, not careful. Another one.
Woo, another one. Santiago Frean this time. Great.
Yeah, what a turn.
Yeah, what a turn.
What a turn. Yep, they known each other very well. Friends. Been a long time that they've been friends, and also know, it's always better when you know the moves that your teammate will do. As Robertino just head up, see the diagonal that Fran did, and the turn of the 33 was amazingly blocked by Alan Jerome. That was another clear chance of Miami United.
Miami United lost the ball here. It's going to be a counter-attack for Little Haiti if they play it correctly. Good defensive work by Josué Serrano, sending the ball out. And a throw-in has already been played. The ball reaches the center back. Oh, good recovery. At least it was a good attempt by Miami United. Frean with the recovery now. Quick short pass. And let's see. It's going to be another opportunity for Miami United, searching for the third goal of the game. Good 1-2 towards Morales. Alan Jerome has to come out and grab the ball. Every single time Miami United gets close to the box of Alan Jerome, it's a dangerous opportunity. It's amazing. And here they try once again. Frean. Santiago towards Daza. Daniel towards Josué Serrano. Back to Daza. Going back towards the center backs. And over the right side, Luz Uriaga. Back to Sebastián D'Angelo. Little IT right now is running after the ball. Well, Miami United is playing as they want to. They are dominating the final match. Long pass, Alan Jerome with the chest. There was an offside position. It's going to be a free kick for Little IT.
Let me highlight, Manuel, the last play. What a pass by Guido Cachabue, chipping in, try to find Diego Morales in one touch, as he did just with the rebounds. The position of the former Tigre was covered, except for this one.
Roberto Badio Lima towards the left side. It's in! The first goal of Little IT. The players from Miami United were asking for an offside position. The first mistake from Miami United in the match. And it ends in the first goal from Little IT FC. Right now, Miami United is still winning. Just 2-1 against Little IT.
As we were saying at the beginning, we were all surprised about this 2-0 in 10 minutes, but keep in mind this is a final and nobody give that for free to Little Haiti. Great cover of ball of number 17, Roberto Badia Lima, the top scorer of the entire league, assisted to the left number 10 Stanley with a great finish. Nothing to do.
Be careful, it's gonna be the second one. Oh, sorry, Dario, but Little IT almost got the equalizer.
It's just we cannot keeping up with the game. It's incredible. Once we take a little bit longer to try to describe a play, they are already showing us almost a score. That could be the tie one. In 20 minutes, we could be talking about 4 goals in 20 minutes. It was not a good defender right there for Geronimo Luna. Looks like he had the header, not calculated well. And, of course, Little Haiti will also try to take the chances as Miami United did. What a great final we're having.
Oh, it's going to be the third one. Morales, the goalkeeper. Alan Jerome makes a great save. It was almost the third goal of the match. The third one for Miami United. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still 2-1.
Actually, Manuel, we can commentate this game because he's not even letting us do the play-by-play, letting you do the play-by-play. It was Diego Morales trying to chip in again like he did beautifully against Fortaleza. That time ball was by the end of the net. This one almost.
Towards the far post this time, Josué Serrano, and that's Alan Jerome making the save. 22 minutes, we promise you quality football, and that's what you're getting. 3 goals in 22 minutes. Wow, now we get a breather. Miami United 2, Little IT 1. The winner of this match will go to the Nationals of the United Premier Soccer League, and they will face off FC America Spurs on the national round of 32. FC America Spurs won yesterday the final match of the Florida Central Conference against Harbor City. And so, most likely, they are watching the match, studying their next rival. Let's see. Miami United protects the ball now. Going back to Josué Serrano. Josué towards the center. Let's see. Daniel Daza, the ref, goes back. There was a foul, and Claudio Fran is already asking for a yellow card after that tackle.
Players along with Tony Afrat, that is also arguing with the main. Already hear him, put attention of what he was saying. No cards have shown so far. And as you were saying, 20 2 minutes, and we had already three clear chances for Miami United. Took two of those. Little Haiti just one, but the second one was almost the tie game. Ball was narrowly close to the first ball of Seba D'Angelo.
Another long pass. This time there was an offside position. This time it doesn't count. It's going to be a free kick for Lil IT. 24 minutes. Miami United is winning 2-1. Robertino Insua, Diego Morales, the authors of the goal for Lil IT. Stanley Giran. And we have so much more in store. The final game of the Florida South Conference has just begun. Only 24 minutes away from the kickoff. The pass from McDonald going forward. Roberto Badioluima going back. That's a foul against Roberto. That's a free kick right there in the midfield for Lila TFC, for the Grenadiers, for the Warriors. The last time Lila TFC defeated Miami United was back in spring season of 2024 in the semifinals of the Florida South Conference. In that match, they tied 1-1, but in the penalty kicks, Lila TFC was able to defeat Miami United. This time, there's no offside position. It's another good opportunity. This time, the center backs, Luna and Callejas, were able to stop the attack. But Lila T, after the goal, they are playing a whole different match. Now, this is the Lila TFC that we're used to watching. Another long, there's no offside position here, but it's too long for Morales. He's not going to make it. Alan Jerome, the goalkeeper, grabs it and quickly plays with Rubertine Eugene. Back towards Alan Jerome. 20 more minutes before the halftime. That was number 14, Jourdain. Once again, Jourdain with the ball, going with Alan Jerome. And just a quick reminder, if after the 90 minutes we're still tied, we go straight to extra time, 2 halves of 15 minutes, and only after that extra time, if we're still tied, we go to a penalty shootout. Let's see. Long pass over the left side, searching for anybody, searching for Morales. Morales fights for the ball. He's not able to recover it, and that's Ellison Dush. Ellison goes forward with Frederic Joseph. Clean recovery, and once again, Morales, the goalkeeper, Alan Jerome, making another save. Roberto Badioluima losing the ball against Santiago Frean. Santiago protects the ball towards the center with Morales. Quick pass from Morales towards the right side. It's going to be good. Towards the center now. And the clearance by Rubertine Eugene. It's going to be a corner kick, Dario.
The way Santiago Frean protects the ball is amazing. Every single one. He got out of mark and then assist with a mag beautifully for Morales. Then he's the one that will take the corner kick with his left foot.
Searching for a header from Callejas, from Luna, from Serrano. Josuar has been winning. And there goes the cross towards the far post. Almost an Olympic goal. Good attempt by Miami United. Goal kick for Alan Jerome and Little IT.
Lionel Andres Messi, every single time he can look for the Olympic corner kick. Santiago Frean will not want to be less than that, as Robertino Insua also try to find that. I don't think that would be possible with Alan Jerome. They will have to keep on trying the crosses and try to find their best header attacking for Miami United, because Little Haiti already shown that are not so well on defense this afternoon.
Daniel Daza, Luz Uriaga, now D'Angelo clearing the ball towards the midfield. Morales goes up. No, that's number 15, Rubertine Eugene. Offside position. Play disallowed. Free kick for Miami United. Almost half an hour, almost 30 minutes. Miami United 2, Lila TFC 1 in the final match of the Florida South Conference. And Sebastian D'Angelo, the goalkeeper, will take care of the free kick. The ball goes towards the left. The header by Rubertini, that's McDonald. The recovery, Cacciabue, Daza. Back to number 13, Jeronimo Luna. Luna plays in short. Robertino Insua. Cacciabue back to Robertino. The captain searching for a teammate. He goes forward. That's a good ball for Alejo. Fernandez turns around. He shoots off the post. Oh my goodness. That was almost the third goal of the match. It's going to be a throw-in for Miami United. Almost the third one for Miami.
What a ball. What a turn. That's a number 9 right there. The former Godoy Cruz Antonio Tomba Alejo Fernandez was not being able to participate on offensive. As soon as he got the ball, had a space turn, looked for the angle, almost had it, and the ball went right there in front of the line. Did not want to get in.
Fernandez, it's in! Well, the second shot
That
went
was
in.
in.
Oh my goodness. Miami United 3, Lead Light TFC 1. This time, Alejo Fernandez didn't miss the spot. Miami United 3, Lead Light TFC 1. Well, he deserved that goal after that post.
None of these teams are here to play easy games. You cannot give any chances. We said at the beginning we are in front of one of the best soccer players, I would say, so far in South Florida, even though most of them can easily be playing in second division, first division of the United States, no doubts about it. He was Alejo Fernandez. I don't think he even had a chance to regret how that ball did not get in. He was already scoring like in 1 minute or less. It's unbelievable the good amount of football we're having in the UPSL today.
Yeah, well, there's one thing that the people can say to us. We are not liars. From the first minute of the broadcast, we said, we promise you high-quality football. And right here, 31 minutes in, hydration break, we have 4 goals. Wow, an amazing match. And now we have to wait just a little bit for the game to continue here. So far, we have the highlights.
The first one, Diego Morales, couple of seconds right after the whistle of the beginning of the match, and it was Miami United taking the lead. This is the second one. Easy ball for Robertino Insua, cutting inside, taking the shot. He didn't even need to put so much power on it. He knows where to collect balls and send them right to the end of the net, as he did on that one. One of the legends of Miami United. It was a great move in the discount of Lima. Assistant Stanley, number 10, also was about to celebrate, and then you remember, no, right now we've still got a long way to go. And Santifrean, incredible with a moment that tried to control the ball, or he would say, no, I was actually looking for assist, my friend. Alejo Fernandez, not control needed over there. Great shot by the guy from Mendoza, and it's 3-1 Miami United. I'm sure, let me tell you, sport will not end like this.
No, I don't think it's going to end like this either. The game continues. We have 12 more minutes before the halftime, before the ref stops the game. And Little IT has time to score one more goal to be back 1 goal away from the equalizer. That's number 16, Peterson Revenge, playing with number 6, Ortiz. It's good pressure by Miami United, but Little IT is able to play. That's good recovery by Santifrean, going forward towards Morales. Diego protects the ball. It's going to be the first yellow card of the match, Darío. The first yellow card of the match for number 10, Stanley Giran.
It was also too long for that look in there, yeah? Kind of a tackle push too much with no balls in context. Yellow for the number 10. The only score for Little Haiti. I would like to see more Seba Luzuriaga as well with Joshua Serrano. As we were saying at the beginning, there's no so much space for them to project, to be deep on offensive.
No, that's right. Usually, or at least what Miami United tends to do, the left back and right back play as wingers. They project themselves, as you said, and help out on the attack. Right now, they are taking care of the defensive part. They don't participate that much offensively. That's going to be a foul. That's a free kick for Lille IT. Already played. No. The ref says, played it back. I didn't give the order. 34 minutes. Miami United 3, Lille IT 1. McDonald plays back. Over here, towards the center now. And here comes Ortiz, Gabriel. Good effort by Gabriel. The clearance by number 6, Agustín Callejas. Over the left, Josué Serrano protects the ball. He keeps it in. He has to clear it out. He's not able to do so. And the assistant referee says it's a ball for Miami United. Number 2, Elysium Dus argues, but it's going to be a throw-in for Miami United. Already played with Jerónimo Luna. Sorry, Darío.
No, yeah, I was going to say, I think Miami United only 2 ways to stop Little Haiti grow in the game. The first one, it's the high pressure that they were doing at the beginning. It was well done, but that also comes with a lot of energy putting in there, and they will lose that when they try to play with the ball and do the possession as they know. And that's the second one. Just keep the ball, having the ball with Seba D'Angelo, play with the 2 center back, move the ball around, because if you let them grow, Little Haiti, they show what they can do. They got the discount, and they almost tied up the game.
Yeah, that's right. Over here, Miami United is trying to do that, to keep the ball, not rush it. Frean towards the center. Morales back to Santi. This is what Darío was talking about. Miami to try to keep the ball, not play as intense as they were doing at the start of the match, because they're going to tire themselves out. And if you run out of energy against Lille IT, most likely you are going to suffer. Let's see. Daniel Daza. Santi Frean. We go back to Daniel. And over the left side, Robertino Insua towards the center backs. That's not a good pass from Luna. And here comes Lille IT. Roberto Badio Luima. Roberto with the cross, the header. This time, good header by Jerónimo. Santiago Frean. Cachabue. Luzuriaga back towards Cachabue. And let's see. Another long pass. Searching for Sebastián Luzuriaga. Sebastián goes back. He's all alone. He has Alejo Fernandez. He has Santiago Frean. He plays with Santi. Frean, short pass to Morales. Cachete. Cachete lost the ball. Counter-attack opportunity. Let's see. Callejas. Agustín plays back. Wise move by Agustín. That's D'Angelo. And there goes the ball towards the midfield. It's going to go out. It's a throw-in for Lille IT.
Myself, I believe a few more soccer addicted, as you can see right there, enjoying this wonderful final, will not like this first half to end, because we are witnesses of an amazing amount of football, amazing amount of soccer, as we cannot expect less from these 2 teams and the UPSL final.
That's right. There's a reason as to why Miami United and Lille TFC reached the final match. They are the best of the best that Florida South Conference has to offer. And right now in the first half, they've really shown us what they have to offer. The regular season winners against the current champions. And right now, the regular season winners, Miami United, are winning the trophy and going to the Nationals. But we still have a long way to go. It's too early to call it a victory. The ball goes out. The ref says Lil IT has won the throw-in. Elison Duz playing in short with Ortiz. Ortiz goes down. The ref says that's a foul. From Robertino Insua, it's a free kick for Lil IT. And now,
Yeah, we don't have that much of falls from any of these teams. You don't get that a lot. They are more about play with the ball, offensive, moving it around. Robertino arguing in there, but it was apparently he touched the ball with the right one, but with the left one. Apparently, he the player of Little Haiti.
long pass from Robertino Eugene. Sebastian D'Angelo grabs the ball, stops the attack. Both coaches, Claudio Fran and Johnson Eugene, following the game close by. The header. Alejo Fernandez playing quickly with Cachete Morales. Cachete Morales has a great pass to Robertino. And that's Santi Frian with the shot. And he almost scores. What a great play by Miami United. Goal kick for Lille TFC.
We have the replays. How could this be better for a striker like Santi? But apparently he likes to score the most difficult ones, like that free kick at Chase Stadium against Inter Miami. He actually that's the hardest one. He did a free kick in this field as well, and this chance was like I think was too easy for him. He wanted to put it right on the inferior angle, adjusted way too much. The ball did not went in. It was gonna be a 4-1, and that would be something else and way more difficult to come back from Little Haiti.
Yeah. Santi Frian decided to do things the hard way. He could have gone forward. He had more space. The ref stops the game. He calls it a foul. It's a free kick for Lille IT. I believe Edison Duce, number 2, is down on the ground. Now he comes back up. And head coach Johnson Eugene argues with the ref, wanting a yellow card. So far, the only yellow card in the match went for Stanley Giran, the author of the only goal Lille TFC has in the game. That's Ortiz. Gabriel goes back with Alan Jerome. The pressure by Morales over the right side. That's number 15, Robertino Eugene. Number 14, Jourdain. Jourdain goes forward. The recovery, that's a great pass. And it's going to be a great opportunity, a great counter-attack. Let's see. That's a foul against number 5, Daniel Laza. And it's an interesting free kick for Miami United.
Definitely is. Santi is close by, getting closer. Actually, none of the rights guys that we have is going to take it. Well, then that would be me. That's clearly a free kick for Robertino Insua. Cachete Morales is also wanted to take it. Asking Santiago, but he's the one that got there first. He's the one that scored it actually from this side of the field. And apparently he would be the one who'll take it. We'll see.
It's either him or Robertino Insua. Both players, great players with free kicks. Let's see. But I believe it's going to be Santiago as well. The ref blows the whistle. It's Robertino with a cross. And that's Alan Jerome. Let's see. That's a ball towards Peterson revenge. Peterson plays quickly with McDonald. Here comes Cam. McDonald has a lot of space. He's going to try to make a cross towards Roberto Badioluima. It's out. What a great play by Lille IT. What a great counter-attack. Roberto Badioluima couldn't score the second goal for Lille IT. We're still 3-1 for Miami United.
as you just said, Emmanuel, the counter-attack of Little Haiti, it's dangerous. Miami United cannot sleep on that. They will have to be very focused about that kind of player that also get very, very fat for the midfielder to the attack, and they will have to just be more careful on defending because they would be always in there, try to get as close as they can on the scores to get the champions of the Premier Soccer League.
We're just 1 minute away from the end of the regular time. Sebastian D'Angelo gets ready to play the goal kick. What are your thoughts on the first half so far, Dario?
It's been amazing. It's been great. I don't know who could have thought of something better than this. It was just Miami United surprising every single one, even themselves with the 2-0 in 10 minutes. Oh, what a play by Diego.
Yeah, Morales kept going forward. He tried to play with Alejo Fernandez, but Jourdain got in the way. Good pressure by Alejo, but the player from Mendoza wasn't able to grab the ball before it went out. Santi Frean with the pressure, the clearance by Ortiz. Over here, Stanley Guinan. The ball goes out, throwing for Lille IT. We reach the end of the regular time. We're officially playing injury time, a couple of extra minutes to compensate for the lost time. The ball from Peterson Revenge back to Jourdain. The pressure by Morales. Jourdain tries to play quickly over the right side, and the ball goes out. Throwing for Miami United. Josué Serrano gets ready to play. Robertino Insua is close by. Also Daniel Daza, Guido Cachabue. We're waiting for the order of the ref in order to continue. It seems like we're going to have a substitution in Lille IT, because one of the players can continue.
Player just shaking hands with the main ref. We'll see if he can continue. It was close to the head coach, Jean Deriwa. It's about a time for the halftime.
We're 1 minute, almost 2 minutes past the regular time. Most likely Lille IT will do the substitution. Yeah, they're saying that the player cannot continue. And after the substitution, we're going to play one more. And then it's going to be over. It hasn't been a kind first half for Lille IT. The Warriors have definitely put the effort, have definitely put up the work. But Miami United, to put bluntly, they played a better first half. Number 14.
They definitely did.
Sorry, Dario.
No, yeah, they definitely did. And yeah, it was 14 Jourdain that apparently will wait outside of the field. They are already doing the sub. Number 7 is getting ready to jump into the field, but first is the whistle of the ref. Yeah, I was saying Miami United definitely did better than Lido Haiti this half. Not even the score on the process of this first half was done. They were smooth with the ball, getting their chances, and smarter so far in this first half, but we're going to have a great second half.
Sebastián Luzuriaga asks for the ball and gets ready to play the throw-in. In short, Morales plays forward, searching for Frean. Santi towards the center, and the clearance by Lille IT. Another throw-in for Miami United. Once again, Luzuriaga is asking for the ball. This could be the 4th trophy in the season for Miami United. They won the Winter Cup. They won the Referee Cup. They won the trophy of the regular season. And right now they are winning the trophy of the Florida South Conference. Amazing season so far. And that's the final whistle of the first half. After 49 minutes, Miami United is winning the final match of the Florida South Conference because of the goals scored by Morales, Insua, and Fernandez. Darío, something to add before the end of the first half?
I hope second half will be as good as this one because the amount of soccer that we got, Miami United taking the lead 2-0, but Little Haiti was not gonna give up so fast. They got the discount. They almost got it tied up. It is a 3-1 lead for Miami United.
We're going to go over a little break, and we'll be right back with the halftime highlights, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being on the other side of this broadcast on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. If you are enjoying this broadcast, if you are enjoying the match, why don't leave a like? It really helps out, and it shows your support. This is a broadcast produced by Better Media with direction of Giuliano Giorgi. I am Manuel Antunia, and Darío Dykes is along with me in this great football game. We're going to go over to a break, and we'll be right back here at Flamingo West Park. Miami United is winning 3-1 against Little Haiti FC. We'll be right back. Martin, Nico Coletti with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That motor goes Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Good over the right side. The shot and the goal.
Miami United just been winning and match started already.
Good opportunity. Robertino. Insua has space. Good driven skills. Good shot. And the first. Good pressure from behind by Alejo Fernandez. Robertino Insua. And here comes Alejo Fernandez with a quick pass over the right side. It could be the first goal of the match. He tried to shoot. And it's in. An amazing goal. That's a good ball towards the back of the defenders. There's no offside position. Josué Serrano. It's in. Number 22. That was an amazing. Here comes the cross towards the far post. Woo! Right side. And here comes Luzuriaga. Sebastián with the cross back towards the center. Insua, the goalkeeper. Jimenez, but it's in. Alejo back to Cachete towards the center. Robertino, the goalkeeper. Alex Jimenez. Insua. Great pass from Robertino. It could be the fourth one. They passed it back, and it's the fourth one. Amazing. Just amazing. Mateo. They're gonna shoot. And Alex Jimenez, be careful with the rebound. Alejo is Michael Capil searching for Owen Quincy. That's a great pass towards Owen. Quincy with the shot, and it goes on. Hincapié, Mateo enters the box, shoots, and the goalkeeper Jimenez with the position. Mateo, Hincapié, good dribbling skills. Mateo, waiting his chance. Here comes Miami. That's a foul. Come on, ref, that's a foul. Whistle. Alessandro, el tanque. He goes forward, he shoots, and the goalkeeper Jimenez. Parkland plays over the left, ladies and gentlemen.
Miami United just been winning and winning, and match started already.
Good opportunity. Robertino. Insua has space. Good dribbling skills. Good shot. And the first. Good pressure from behind by Alejo Fernandez. Robertino Insua. And here comes Alejo Fernandez with a quick pass over the right side. It could be the first goal of the match. They try to shoot. And it's in. An amazing goal. That's a good ball towards the back of the defenders. There's no offside position. Josué Serrano. It's in. Number 22. That was an amazing. Here comes the cross towards the far post. Woo! Right side. And here comes Luz Uriaga. Sebastián with the cross back towards the center. Insua, the goalkeeper Jimenez, but it's in. Alejo back to Cachete towards the center. Robertino, the goalkeeper Alex Jimenez. Insua. Great pass from Robertino. It could be the fourth one. They passed it back, and it's the fourth one. Amazing. Just amazing. Mateo. They're gonna shoot. And Alex Jimenez, be careful with the rebound. Alejo is not. Michael Capil searching for Owen Quincy. That's a great pass towards Owen. Quincy with the shot, and it goes on. Hincapié, Mateo enters the box, shoots, and the goalkeeper Jimenez with the position. Mateo, Hincapié, good dribbling skills. Mateo, waiting his chance. Here comes Miami. That's a foul. Come on, ref, that's a foul. Whistle. Alessandro, el tanque. He goes forward, he shoots, and the goalkeeper Jimenez. Parkland plays over the left, ladies and gentlemen.
Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
It's that ball as that guy Fran who cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Out over the right side, the shot and the goal!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're still here at Flamingo West Park in Cooper City, Florida, where Miami United and Lille TFC are playing the final match of the Florida South Conference. We're currently watching the first half highlights, the best of the best that the first 40 minutes got for us. The first 2 goals scored by Miami United, Robertino Insua and Morales. A goal scored by Lille IT, thanks to Stanley Giran after a good assist by Roberto Badioluima. And here, Alejo Fernandez, the striker of Miami United, would score the third and so far the last goal of the game. The second half, it's on its way. And with Dario Dykes, we're broadcasting live the final match, the championship game of the Florida South Conference. The game is so good, it didn't even give us time to properly commentate the halftime highlights. It's a free kick and already a yellow card for the player from Lille IT who committed the foul. I believe it was number 8, Cam McDonald. And the ref is asking for the entrance of the medical staff. Well, really difficult start of the second half in its first few seconds, in its first play.
And Robertino Insua is the one that's suffering. It's funny, the main ref just dropped off the red card, number 15, Robertino G was giving it back. Actually, it was a 16 Peterson. We'll see about how the second half will develop. Little Haiti will be on top of Miami United that cannot do any fall mistake or error because they would be just on top of them trying to get the discount and the equalizer. They already showed us that they are capable to do it. So I imagine a few defense subs in Miami United now right now, but in let's say 15 minutes, 20, just to save no more, neither less than the tournament in this match.
Robertino comes back up. He's testing, trying to see if he's good to continue. It seems like he is, which is good news. And so the game will continue with a free kick for Miami United. First 2 minutes of the second half. And the first play ended up in this foul. Robertino has to see if he's okay. Remember, after this match, whoever wins it next week will play against the champions of the Florida Central Conference. So, if Robertino is not in good shape, he could ask for a substitution, but being the captain, I don't think he's gonna do it. He will play until the end, or at least until Claudio Fran, the head coach, decides to sub him out. He's not gonna ask for the substitution. Light trying to go forward and winning a throw-in in the way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second half of the Florida South Final, it's on its way. We seem to have the same 22 players that finished the first half. No more substitutions. And over here, good effort by Peterson, revenge, making a good ball towards Stanley Giran. Over here, Ortiz. Over the right side, that's number 2, Ellison Duce. Ellison against Josué Serrano. Ellison wins the position. Ellison goes forward. He makes the cross and the recovery. And the clearance by Miami United. That's number 6, Ortiz. McDonald. Josué Serrano. McDonald with the tackle. And it's a throw-in for Miami United. At the start of the second half. And just like Dario Dyke said, Light tries to apply a long pressure, tries to recover the ball, and tries to score as soon as possible. They are 2 goals away from the equalizer. They are 2 goals away from the extra time, and Robertino Insua is still testing. That's number 7. Going back with Ortiz. Ortiz towards the center backs, and once again, Ellis. Deuce towards McDonald. Short pass towards number 7. Good dribbling skills over here. That seemed like a foul against Luna. The ref says nothing. Continue. Robertino Insua. Oh, Robertino goes to argue with the ref. And he could win a yellow card for himself here. Meanwhile, Jerónimo is down on the ground. And that's a yellow card for Josué Serrano. Ooh.
Well, the foul was committed by number 7. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Ref was showing nothing. That could easily be a red card. No one will argue if that's a red card. Number 7 going to the ground and leaving the foot high up. Number 7 that just came into the game. Look, it's Alan Jerome trying to help Jerónimo Luna. As I was saying, all of these or most of these players have been sharing many tournaments along the United States, and it's Jerónimo Luna that suffered this one. I believe that a yellow card was shown for the number 7 or number 6 Ortiz.
The ref was not really clear about it. At the start of the play, he actually didn't even call it a foul. He allowed the game to continue.
Yep.
Robertino Insua cleared it out and went straight to the ref. And now he's trying to explain to the players of Lille IT about the foul. It was a really hard tackle. It's at least a yellow card, that's for sure, after watching the replay. And I don't think the ref is actually showing the cards that he should be showing.
100% agree with you, Manuel. That should be done from the beginning. That way, ref will handle the match. As he didn't, well, the players had more chances to do more dangerous falls. And Little Haiti, it's losing the tournament. They will try to show the way they like to play the second half. And as Robertino Insula suffered a couple of seconds right after the second whistle of the second half, well, now it's Geronimo Luna, but it's, there is a judge that it's right there with a yellow shirt that says nothing to that one when it was, to me, a red card.
And if I saw correctly, the players from Miami United just signaled Claudio that he should sub out Geronimo. He doesn't seem in good shape to continue. Yeah, once again, they're asking for a substitution. Well,
let's have a look of the bench. On his position can be Jason Spitia, can be Santiago Pastorini as well, el flaco, and no more than that.
Not. Maybe you could change the system, but this system is the one that Miami United uses. It wouldn't be wise to change it. So yeah, it's either gonna be Santiago or Jason. We'll have to wait and see. But what I wanted to say is that Miami United was playing better football. They were playing better soccer. And now Lille IT, what I understand that they want to do is level things out with their physicality. Because Lille ITFC, it's a more physical team than Miami United. And it's going to be Jason.
Agreed. Yeah, it's a fall, but took off Geronimo Luna, I imagine. And it was, I want to believe that yellow was shown. Let's see it. Let's see if he changed it. No, he's not changing it. He was not clear about it, so let's just hope that yellow was for number 7, the one. And that's what Robertino is asking. The ball was over there. The yellow was for who? He's asking the lineup. Nobody can even believe it. Well, yeah, that was the substitution. And Jason Espitia already have done it. The two center backs with Agustin Callejas. Both of them can do either one. So we'll see who's taking the right and who will do it with the left.
We'll know as soon as Lille IT gets close to the box of Sebastian D'Angelo. Out of the 10 minutes that we see on the clock, I think that with all the luck of the world, we played only 2. That's a clean tackle. That's a great recovery by Luzuriaga.
Yeah,
Morales
that's the way you tackle.
Now Lille IT tries to stop the attack. That's a foul. The ref says it's not a foul from McDonald. And now Robertino Eugene goes over the left. They're asking for a throw-in. The ref just now stops the game and awards the throw-in for Luzuriaga and for Miami United. 10 minutes of the second half. 35 more to go before the final whistle, and that's another foul. That's another free kick for Miami. Morales this time took the foul.
I hope I be wrong, but I don't think we're going to see what we saw in the first half. I think we're expecting, because of these conditions, a very top second half, full of a lot of infractions and errors, and just it's gonna be complicated second half.
Yeah.
But we'll see. What happens.
But I like that should be the headlines of the second half. It's gonna be complicated. Back to the goalkeeper, Alan Jerome. The pass towards Federic Joseph. Federic trying to make a long pass towards Stanley Giran. Dassa with the header. That's McDonald. Towards Ellison Duce. Ellison towards the center. Ellison has a good speed. Long ball towards the left. That's a great pass towards number 20. No, not number 23. Number 10, Stanley Giran. It's a throw-in for Miami United. Already played in short, and that's Callejas. Agustin searching for a teammate. And it almost worked out. That's Robertinho Eugene. Towards the center, Ortiz, McDonald. He has Ellison on the right side. McDonald instead goes back to Ortiz. Over the left again. Opening up. Searching for a spot to break through the defense. It's not gonna work. Luz Uriaga gets to the ball first. Be careful here. D'Angelo with a good clearance. Santi Frian. The ball is still in the field. And here comes Morales. Cachete. Searching for Fernandez. The clearance by Lil IT. Good effort by Robertino Insua, the captain. Giving his everything. Giving his all. Robertino protects the ball. He searches a foul. He loses the ball. And with the help of Josuar Serrano, Miami United. Josuar towards the right side. Frean. Josuar. Serrano searches for Luz Uriaga. Sebastian is going to make it. He goes down, but that's not a foul. Number 23, back to Stanley Giran. The ball is set, and it's a throw-in for Little IT. Searching for Roberto Badio Luima. Roberto enters the box. Badio Luima with the shot, and D'Angelo. Sebastian D'Angelo with the help of Agustin Callejas sends the ball out. It's a corner kick for Little IT.
What a save by Sebastian D'Angelo. This is what Little Haiti should do. Nothing related, false, related, punch the rival. Just focus on, get closer on the score.
Let's see how they play a short corner kick with Stanley Giran. Stanley with the cross, good blockage, and here comes Morales. Cachete in short with Frean. And it's going to be a good counter-attack if they play it correctly. Let's see. Santi. Ellison Duce got to the ball first. Robertino Insua with a quick short pass to Morales. Back to Robertino. Towards the center. Advantage rule. Morales continues. Over the left side. Searching and finding Josuar Serrano. It's a great play. Josuar has the chance. Josuar with the shot. And Alan Jerome makes another save.
Had a chance, Joshua, to cut one more time and got his shot closer to the nearest post. He just decided to take it and decide by the air where it would go, and it was just on the position of Alan Jerome. Step by step, second half, it's getting more colorful, but we'll see.
After the header from Serrano, Sebastian, the goalkeeper that used to play for Boca Juniors, puts the ball on the ground and is ready to play. Searching for a header in the midfield. The recovery by Eugene. Peterson revenge. Peterson searching for Roberto Badio Luima. Play back with McDonald. Stanley Giran. Back to Roberto Badio Luima. He couldn't control it properly. He goes with Stanley. Good association here. Giran is in the box. Good defense here. But be careful with the rebound. The clearance by Luz Uriaga. It's a for Little IT. 15 minutes of the second half. 30 more minutes to go. Miami United is winning 3-1.
I really do believe that right after Inter Miami, we'll say Miami FC, but Miami United defeat Miami FC the beginning of the year. But right after those three, if there's one team that can compete or would be right after those three, would be Little Haiti. So they actually have to focus on play soccer. They know how to do it. Oh wow,
Oh, wow, what a huge mistake here. It could be the fourth one. That's a good shot. And in. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth goal of Miami United has arrived after a huge mistake in the defense. Well, Miami United was able to score. Once again, the striker, the forward, Alejo Fernandez is scoring a brace. Miami United 4, Lead Light TFC 1.
What a soft header by McDonald. And yes, El Pipa Hernandez with the double shot for himself for the one. Now, yeah, they definitely will have to just focus to be as far as they can from every single player of Lido Haiti. Just move the ball around, switch sizes, let the time goes by, and do not lose any more players in this game. It's 4-1. Miami United getting closer to the tournament.
Lead Light T right now is making a substitution in hopes of shortening the gap, of getting back in the game. 2 substitutions, actually. And by the looks of it, they are offensive substitutions. They are subbing out defenders and putting out midfielders and strikers. The goal from Miami United arrived at the best possible moment for them because Little IT was actually growing on the match. The second half was quite even. I believe Little IT was closer to the first goal, but after that huge mistake, Morales and Fernandez were the ones responsible for the fourth goal of the match. Long ball for Stanley Giran, the header by Cash, trying to reach the midfield and reaching Santi Frean. Santi protects the ball. The recovery by Peterson Revenge. Searching for number 7, and once again, another mistake. Let's see. Good work right there. And now, over the left we go with Josuar Serrano. Josuar plays in short. Morales back to Robertino. Insua tries to leave the ball with Josuar. This time Serrano couldn't make it in time. Roberto Badioluima leaves the ball with his teammate Ellison Dus. Ellison towards the center. There's no foul here. It's a clear recovery. Morales plays back. Let's see. Alejo Fernandez. He takes his time. He's not in a rush. This is what Dario Dykes was talking about. Miami United is winning by 3, and they are not in a rush. They just want to protect the ball. They just want to secure the victory.
Exactly, Manuel. And if you let me guess, and I could be on the foot of Claudio Aníbal Freyan for a bit. Oh, well, after this one.
What a great pass to Morales. He was kind enough to try to play with Alejo Fernandez, trying to give the hat trick to his teammate. But this time, it didn't work out for Miami United. You were telling me, Dario?
Yeah, I would say like in a couple of more minutes, like Tony Yafrate apparently it's doing, the manager of Miami United. I would sub and I would save my players thinking about, as you were saying, the next rival. I would sub, and save my team, Diego Morales for Luis Peralta. I would also replace Santiago Frean por El Mago Lucas Espíndola, the magician, and also Alejo Fernandez for Alessandro.
There's a substitution about to be made in Miami United once the ball goes out. We'll see if Claudio Fran thinks like Dario Dykes. Over here, it's a good combination. That's a foul, yes, by Alejo Fernandez. It's going to be a free kick. Lil IT plays quickly. And we have to wait just a little bit longer for the substitution. That's Gabriel Ortiz. Gabriel Ortiz searching for Stanley. That's a great pass towards Stanley. And that's Luzuriaga giving everything he has to stop the attack, the header, and the recovery for Miami United. It seems like there was an offside position nevertheless, so it's going to be a free then. Just outside of view of the camera, there's a substitution being made. There goes the ball, searching for the strikers. Josué Serrano trying to recover it over here. Number 7 for Lille IT. That's good speed, trying to leave the ball with McDonald. The recovery, and the pass from Daza to Serrano. Cacciabue, Guido. That's a short pass to Robertino Insua. Over the right side, Luz Uriaga. Morales back to Sebastian. Great 1-2. Here comes Luz Uriaga. Alejo Fernandez waits for the cross. Luz Uriaga with the cross, and that's Alan Jerome. It was an amazing play, really. Oh, be careful with this counter-attack. There's no time to wait for Lille IT. Stanley Giran enters the box. He makes the shot, and that's Sebastian D'Angelo. Both goalkeepers making important intervention in the match.
Yeah, kind of the same save. The little box, Sebastian D'Angelo, along with Alan Jerome, were saying, no, not in my little box. Here's where I defend, where I protect my area. And it was Alan Jerome avoiding the 5-1 and D'Angelo the 2-4.
I spotted number 7, Luis Peralta, on the field, and I think Santifrean was subbed out. Jason Espitia playing with Daza. Back to them, that's a foul. That's a foul by number 6, and I believe, we're not sure, that Gabriel Ortiz has already been shown a yellow card. Well, that's a yellow card, so it's going to be the first one for Gabriel.
And apparently was as you said, the main refs have been so clear about cars this afternoon. So let's just say, yeah, he's checking the cars. It's Gabriel Ortiz with a yellow, Stanley as well, and number 7 also with a yellow card.
The game continues with a free kick. D'Angelo with Jason Espitia, who came in after the injury that Jerónimo Luna received. Cachete Morales. Cachete protects the ball. He turns around. He plays Daza. Daniel with Cacheja. Cacheja go forward. Cachabue lost the ball. There's no foul here. Let's see. That's an offside position, isn't it? No. Roberto Vadioluma with the cross, and it's out. It's a corner kick. The players from Miami United were asking for, but corner kick for the Warriors, for the Grenadiers, for Lille ITFC. An important moment in the match, an important moment in the game. There goes the cross towards the far post, and nobody touches the ball. Miami United has to clear it out, and there goes the ball. It's gonna go out? It doesn't. Not so far. Let's see. The header by Stanley Giran going back to the center backs, to the goalkeeper, Alan Jerome. Alan plays in short. Peralta with the high pressure. All the way back with the defenders. And that's Cachete Morales running after the ball. Lille IT going back. The pressure by Peralta. Be careful here. Peralta with the recovery. That's a foul against Ruiz. They were grabbing him. Cachete Morales cannot believe that the ref didn't call it a foul. Ellison searching for number 7. Going back to number 22, Josué Serrano going the way throwing for Lille. Peterson revenge. In short, Josué Serrano is not able to stop this attack. Ellison with the cross. This time, with a good intervention, Miami United sends it out. It's a corner kick for Lille IT. And there goes the cross towards the far post. They played it quickly, but it didn't work out. And now it could be a counter-attack. Luz Uriaga. Cachete Morales is asking for a long pass, but they didn't spot him. Robertino back to Luz Uriaga. Sebastian at full speed, reaching the end of the field. Alan Jerome with a pass over the left. And Lil IT once again tries to go forward. Robertino Insua helping out. The ball towards the center. Daza. Cacciabue. Guido towards the left. Here comes Peralta. Here comes Luis. Peralta searching for a spot. He plays back. That's Cacciabue. Cacciabue leaving the ball with Morales. Cachete over the right side. Robertino. Insua is not about to make a cross. He plays in short with Morales again. Jason Espitia. Jason goes forward. That's Peralta. Daza. It's not a good pass from Daniel. But it reaches Josué Serrano. Serrano with the cross. It's headed out. Peralta. Once again. Luis. Peralta with good dribbling skills. And he loses the ball in the end. Stanley Iran against Josué Serrano. The pass from Stanley going forward. And another opportunity for attackers this time. Reaching for Roberto Badioluima. Stanley Giran. Sebastián D'Angelo. It's a really quick game. Now League IT goes for one more goal, but they don't have defenders, and that's why Miami United is lurking, hunting for the fifth goal that will seal the deal. How do you see it, Dario?
Yeah, those last 2 minutes will have to be an example of what Miami United had to do in the second half on when the rain is also saying present right here to us, just passing the ball around. Switch sizes, do not get so close to any possible dangerous situations, so that way they don't lose any more players. Jeronimo Luna, and it's already in the bench. Let's just hope for him that can continue and defending the national tournament that they will be playing so far. And I mean, it's 15 minutes remaining in this game. It was the sub from Santiago Frean, the position of Peralta, but he took the forward position, and I saw Fernandez taking the right side, so I'm not quite sure the movement from Frean. You know, I said Espíndola is in the bench, Maceta still is in the bench. Still, I was saving players thinking about the future.
It's a free kick right now for Miami United. All the players and coaching staff of Miami United are all gathered up beneath the tent as the rain started pouring down. Here comes Josué Serrano. Quick pass back to Josué from Morales with the chest. The header back to the goalkeeper Angeron. We have to hope, we can only hope, that the weather allows us to finish the game. It's really incredible how much is coming down. The recovery from Miami United. They are winning the final game. They are reaching the nationals of the UPSL. Great combination, great 1-2. That's an offensive foul. Yes, it's a free kick for Lil IT. And a quick pass over the left. Fernandez, with the 2 goals he scored today, has reached Morales and Peralta. Well, Morales scored the first one, so we can say that Morales has 10 goals in the season. Peralta and Fernandez both have 9. Peralta, we were talking about him, giving the ball to number 22. Lil IT with the recovery. Frederick Joseph. Because of this result, because of this scoreboard, Miami United will be facing FC America Spurs next week in the national round of 32. That's a great pass from Ellison, but Jason Espitia got in the way. Throwing for Lil IT. Number 22 searching for a teammate. He tries to play in short. That's Peterson revenge. Peterson with great dribbling skills. He goes by. He plays with Ellison. Deuce with the cross. It's a good one. Oh, Roberto Badioluima. He went down. He went after the ball. He connected, but it went out. It's a goal kick for Sebastián D'Angelo.
Yep, he went high up. It was a great chance from him throwing himself to try to connect better that ball. It was difficult one. It was tough, and they are getting more out of this championship if they are not discounting. It's 4-1. They're 3 goals away, and apparently there's something going on in the field or either with the subs. We will be able to clarify it in a bit.
Dario, do you think that it's fair that Miami United is winning the final so far?
Yeah, of course, definitely. I don't know who could say something different. It was a 2-0. They definitely got more concentrated in the beginning of the match, getting the first one with a corner kick, the second one with a wonderful goal from out of the box by Robertino Insua. Then it was Alejo Fernandez with an also outstanding shot that hit the post, and then seconds right after got the third one, and he's the one that got the first one. MVP of the final so far. Little Haiti got the discount right after the second one of Miami United and had the chance to equalizer. It was just how can you call it? It was just centimeters away from the narrowly post of D'Angelo, and right after that they were far to get back on track.
Yeah, I like to imagine what a different game it could have been if that ball that Lil IT had went in. Well, it seems like Claudio Frean listened to Dario Dykes because Cachete Morales is being subbed out.
Diego Cachete Morales is the other one that's been saved. I believe that's Alessandro Maceta, and he was explaining Alejandro Fernandez the sub. We'll see.
There goes the ball, searching for Alessandro. Maceta, el tanque, protects the ball and goes forward. That's a good tackle from Lil IT, going back to the goalkeeper. Alan Jerome clears it out. Lil IT has the ball, but they struggle to keep it. The ref gives a throw-in for Miami United. We're 11 minutes away from the final whistle. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following the game live on the YouTube channel of the United Premier Soccer League. If you don't want to miss a single match of the national players of the United Premier Soccer League, subscribe. Really, the good part, the good stuff is about to begin. That's good pressure by Cachabue. It's a throw-in for Lil IT. Alan Jerome back to the left side. It's a good header, although they struggle a bit. Let's see the recovery. Maceta leaves the ball. That's a great finishing touch. And ladies and gentlemen, amazing goal.
Wow.
The captain. Yeah, that's the word. Well, what else can you ask from Robertino? Miami United 5, Little HCFC 1. Robertino Insua.
You can hit him as long as you want. You can try to stop it. You can try to tackle him, but none of that will help because Robertino Insua will step up and will give us magic. No matter who doesn't want that, no matter who like it or don't like that, he is an unbelievable player. He's an amazing player. He knows how to do absolutely everything with the ball. Chipping like that. 5-1 in a final. Come on, Miami United.
I don't recall, not at least in recent memory, a final match in the Florida South Conference that ended up with a scoreboard so big in difference. 4 goals of difference in between these two teams, and it could be more. Let's see. A quick pass over the left, the recovery, the pass. It was a shot by Fernandez. Alessandro Maceta was wide open, but Fernandez wants his hat trick. Oh my goodness. I don't recall a final match of the Florida South Conference with this much difference, really. Miami United has played an almost perfect game. A really almost perfect game.
I agree with you, Manuel. I mean, it's once again looking like the league is being short for Miami United. I mean, they could, in the United States, the structure of the divisions, let's say MLS, let's say second division, it's not like in the regulars or in the other countries are done, Don't matter how do you play soccer, it shouldn't be like that because if you're this good in soccer, you should be able to play in the highest level on your country. But, in the United States, it's more important how much money you put in to join in the tournament, how big your stadium is, not how good you play soccer. And once again, we are all on our knees for the amount of soccer and football that Miami United is giving us one more time.
That's true. The fact that, well, Miami United is actually the first team that was founded, the first football club that, oh, be careful here, Lil IT wants to shorten the gap. They are still fighting. Ellison Deuce with the cross. Jason Espitia gets in the way. And Miami United now protects the ball and they clear it out. But just as I was saying, Miami United, if I recall correctly, they were the first football club, the first important football club founded in Miami, before Inter Miami, before Miami FC. That's an amazing nutmeg by Benjamin Zamora, by number 3. But what I'm trying to say is that...
No time!
Amazing. Oh, and they want more. And they are looking for more. Alessandro Maceta is going to make a run for it. Alan Jerome, the goalkeeper, reaches for the ball first. But Miami United has a great structure. That's what any good club needs. They need a good structure. They have a great first team, a great reserve team, a young team, young divisions. Miami United has what it takes to be competing between the best, in not only in the Florida state, but I dare to say in the whole country.
Yep, I agree with you, Manuel. And at the earliest 2000, it was Miami Fusion that not continue with the club, with the structure. Then Miami Strikers that had, I don't remember exactly who was the Brazilian was in there. I know Adriano was here, Miami United, when we do have more subs. Espindola's right there, Pastorini as well. And yeah, what I was saying, that also Striker, actually Miami Strikers, it was the stadium that right now it's Inter Miami. It was the same one. They got broken, and then Miami United bought the facility. Inter Miami, I'm sorry, bought the facility, and then they built it. What now we know it's the Chase Stadium. But yeah, it's the oldest Miami United so far that in South Florida.
And we're praising Miami United. They are winning 5-1. Miami United deserves all the praise we're giving them and more. But I don't want to leave Little ITFC left out of it. Little ITFC had a great regular season, finishing just behind Miami United. Miami United finished with 31 points, Little IT with 29. And they reached the third final in a row in the Florida South Conference. They won the two finals in 2024. Now they are losing, but still, Little ITFC is one of the best teams in the Florida South Conference, one of the biggest teams in the United Premier Soccer League, reaching national quarterfinals. And today they faced a Miami United that was really in its prime. Today we saw a masterclass from Claudio Frean, a masterclass from Miami United, and they are winning by 5-1.
Yeah, remember, Manuel, when we were saying that the game would not end up in a 3-1, we were not wrong. And I don't feel I'm wrong when I'm saying Little Haiti, it's the team the structure and the facility right below Miami United, even though it's losing this final 5-1. Because as you mentioned it, 29 points in a regular season, it's no for anybody. So yeah, and this game, the score it shows way and in a difference that the game might not be.
Oh, Alessandro Maceta wants his goal. Alessandro takes the shot and scores. El tanque Maceta scores the sixth goal for Miami United. Miami United 6, Lille IT 1. Alessandro Maceta.
Puede el tanque, yeah, the tank. I will sing a song for him because that's wow, another great striker. That was a bomb. Alan Jerome could not stop that, and he's an amazing goalkeeper. 6-1. First set in a final, Miami United getting the championship one more time of the United Premier Soccer League.
The US Open arrived a little bit earlier than expected. Miami United 6, Lille ITFC 1. We're 2 minutes away from the end of the regular time. I don't think there's any need for injury time, really. There's a 5-goal difference, and I don't think anybody in the field wants to continue given the circumstances. The match is already over. Peralta playing in short. Kachiabue over the right side. And right now, Lille IT is just completing the match. It's going to be interesting to see Miami United in the Nationals of the United Premier Soccer League facing against the best of the best the UPSL has to offer. The next week, the weekend of the 12th and 13th of July, they'll be facing FC America Spurs. And whoever wins that match will play against Lakeland United, a team from the Florida West Conference that today defeated Florida Premier. That's how the brackets of the Nationals are coming up. That's Peterson revenge, protecting the ball. Lille IT just plays it back. Alessandro Maceta scored his second goal in the season. He scored in the semifinals against North Miami Islanders, and now he scores in the final match. But, like Dario Dyke said, the MVP, Alejo Fernandez, with 2 goals, he really did himself. Any other player we should praise, Dario?
Well, Robertino Insua also got 2 on this final. I mean, it's sometimes I would say always it's hard to find an MVP in Miami United. They are the best soccer players down here in South Florida. It's just that they do it so well. And when you have such a great team, they are always pushing themselves to do better and better. I always like Dani Daza. I always like Agustin Calleja. Seba D'Angelo is Seba D'Angelo with all of the saves. Joshua Serrano. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. And they switch sometimes the MVPs and they level sometimes. Santiago Frean or Seba Luzuriaga are the MVPs. Seba actually scored it. Also with Santi Frean against Inter Miami, the second team of Inter Miami, and yeah, they always doing so well. It's just Miami United.
This is just Miami United, that's right. And right now, we reach the end of the regular time. It seems like the ref wants to play a little more, and Miami United wants to score a bit more. Alessandro Maceta, he plays in short with number 7, Peralta. Peralta in short, once again. Guido Cacciabue. Let's see. Lille IT gets in the way, not allowing the game to continue. The attack has to take a moment. Oh, be careful here. Some of the players are arguing. This is not good news for anybody.
Yep, and of course, now it's 6-1. It actually started with a step in against Maceta from number 3 in Little Haiti, and yeah, apparently he went back to him, and yeah, he argued that cannot keep on going, at least from Miami United. You know, Little Haiti and the Asians are not, and we're not expecting this at all. But yeah, the best for the game right now is just to end. I don't think we will have something more or another score of Miami United. I think that was it.
Yes, I don't really understand why the ref feels like we need to continue, like we have to play the injury time. We already reached the end of the game. Miami United is winning by 5. A yellow card for Alessandro, a yellow card for Frederick Joseph. Well, the ref is just doing the easiest task he can do. A yellow for both teams, and then we finish the job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're going to have the free kick, and then it's going to be the final whistle. The ref is asking for the ball. No, I thought he was going to end the match. No, Miami United will have possession of the ball. They will give it back. No, they continue instead with the attack. Peralta. Luis goes back. That's number 3, Zamora, all the way back with the goalkeeper. No, Jason Spitia first, and after that, the goalkeeper, Sebastian D'Angelo. 93 minutes, and we're still going until the end. Until Miami United lifts the trophy, the 4th one in the year.
Yeah, and this looks like basketball, you know, when they already know there's nothing else that they can do. It was the most experienced players, Zamora with Spitia and back to D'Angelo, like, yeah, come to me. I have the ball in my position. Come this far, and they were not doing. And then, yeah, as you said, ref can just easily finish this final.
The recovery from Little IT. But I think the ref thinks that we have to continue. No, ladies and gentlemen, not anymore. That's the final whistle, and that's the end of the match. Miami United has done it again. The people's team lifts another trophy. Miami United FC, the team coached by Claudio Frean, has just won the Florida South Conference. They just defeated Little ITFC 6-1. Dario Dykes, what do you think about this match?
And it cannot be some other way around it. It's Miami United. There is no much that you can do against them. The best, one of the best teams, yeah, and in South Florida Conference. They got the championship. Once again, they gonna run to be the best of the nation. And with this quality, with this potential, with these players, they definitely can be the UPSL national finals. Manuel, it's has been a pleasure, like always.
It's been a pleasure, Dario. It has really been a great match. We are now waiting for the players to properly celebrate. Of course, Miami United, like we said, it's the 4th title. They are used to this. They won the Winter Cup, they won the Referee Cup, they won the regular season, and now they are about to lift the trophy of the Florida South Conference, defeating Little ITFC and going to the Nationals, like Dario just said, next week against FC America Spurs, the champions of the Florida Central Conference. That on the national round of 32. And awaiting arrival in the national round of 16, Lakeland United. The players gather around, the officials go towards the trophy, and we'll have the celebration we'll be looking for. Here we have the match highlights, the 7 goals of the game, and great game in which Miami United started winning from the very start. We had 2 goals from Roberto Insua, 2 goals from Alejo Fernandez, 1 from Cachete Morales, and 1 from Alessandro Maceta. Stanley Girand was the player who scored for Lille TFC. And that's the only goal that the Warriors, that the Grenadiers were able to score. Ladies and gentlemen who are still watching the game, or what's left of the game, live on the YouTube channel of the United Premier League, thanks for your support. Thanks for being there, cheering for your friends and family, supporting your team. Without you on the other side, this broadcast wouldn't have been possible. So we appreciate you being there. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. And if you enjoy the broadcast, you can leave a like. It really helps out. We're saying our goodbyes. This has been a broadcast produced by Better Media, the direction of Giuliano Giorgi, the assistance of Katie Molina, and here we have it. Miami United celebrating the Florida South Conference. Dario Dykes, thank you so much for your work. Thank you so much for being here. And until the next game of the United Premier Soccer League, Dario.
Until the next game of United Premier Soccer League, Miami United celebrate as they should one more time. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Flamingo West Park in Cooper City, Miami United has lifted the trophy. Miami United has just been crowned champions of the Florida South Conference of the United Premier Soccer League. Bye-bye.
Martin, Nico Kovacic with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
It's that Montezan guy Fran who gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Malcolm on the right side. The shot!